The Adult Dragon series from WizKids occasionally takes a little bit of a detour into the more esoteric corners of the mythos, and I love it. I want my minis to be weird and surprising. This time we have the Adult Time Dragon, which was introduced into 5e in Mort's Planar Parade from the Planescape set, and many thanks to WizKids for sending it our way to review. And it's releasing alongside the Planescape mini set, which we are right in the middle of reviewing right now. Hold tight on that. Now there's also a Time Dragon in Pathfinder, at least in first edition. You can find it in the Return of the Rune Lords AP. Now with the remaster, Pathfinder is getting just a whole slew of new dragons, most of which we don't really know much about yet. But Pathfinder dragon designs are really interesting, so it would be really great to see some WizKids minis of those adult dragons. And I mean, I guess that's only going to be the case if WizKids and Paizo like money, so I don't know. But today is all about D&D, so let's take a look at the Adult Time Dragon from Planescape. This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. Are you ready to introduce a whole new style of dragon to your 5e campaigns? The Field Guide to Floral Dragons is a lushly illustrated hardcover book with 26 brand new floral dragons, plus pests, pollinators, and fungi, not to mention new magic items and poisons, all with rich lore, biology, habitats, stat blocks, and story hooks. From the tiny-sized, plane-hopping dandelion dragon, to the haughty and toxic larkspur dragon, to the kind-hearted avuncular apple tree dragon. You'll be able to get the book plus reference cards, minis, and more in the Kickstarter launching on April 2nd, 2024. But if you sign up now, you can get a free Vespin Spin Pen D6 with your pledge. Use our links in the corner or down below to sign up. And check out the Field Guide to Floral Dragons on Kickstarter in April. While the Planescape book itself doesn't include a lot of lore about the Time Dragon, there is a pretty good article on D&D Beyond that you can go and read if you do plan to use a Time Dragon in your stories. I'm going to link it for you down below. They are able to make temporal gates connected to specific times and places in the multiverse, kind of like the Iconian gates in Star Trek. Their abilities also leave them unstuck in time, so they remain aware of what was, what is, and what might be, meaning that the changes in the timeline won't necessarily affect them. Ultimately, all this gives you as a game master flexibility to allow for time travel in your games. Unrestricted time travel can absolutely wreck the story that you've been trying to tell, but having a fixed point in time and space that your PCs can travel to makes it narratively possible. Plus, you've got an NPC in the Time Dragon who stands immune from the changes in the time stream, so you have a mouthpiece in the universe who can oversee the time traveling shenanigans with you. Now for our usual dragon nuggets of knowledge. For their loot, they like prize historical records, relics of lost cultures, time-worn creations, and forgotten knowledge. Their Time Breath deals force damage and can knock those out of the usual flow of time, which makes them vulnerable. They also like to layer in the ruins of ancient civilizations or temples to dead gods, which they then try to preserve. They typically have more than one layer, and they are considered typically neutral. The Adult Time Dragon is expected in April 2024 for between $80 and $100. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below, and let me know if you've ever used time travel in your adventures and how it went. We have a lot more things to share with you this month, including the new battle mats, the new classic creature set, the whirlworm, and the full Planescape mini set, so be sure you're subscribed to catch it all. We also have previews of some upcoming Kickstarter and fundraising campaigns, including the Dungeons & Lasers Cave campaign, the Captain's Log 5e High Seas book, we have the Near Future Night RPG book, and of course we have the Field Guide to Floral Dragons from our sponsor Hit Point Press. All of that plus our weekly Clock Tower games, so I have my work cut out for me this month. If you enjoy our videos, leaving us a like and subscribing helps us out a lot. You can find us on social media over here on one of these sites to keep track of everything we're up to. But for now, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.